We're back for some more Red Zone RE Superhero Edition, and today we're going to be taking on Stage 2 against Gamma 1. If Stage 1 was anything to go by, I'm a little bit concerned, I'm not going to lie to you, but we do have a mission to complete where we need to use at least 3 Super Boss category units, and considering there's only 3, it does give us some leeway in terms of team building, so I'm hoping this one shouldn't be too bad. But let me know how you found it down in the comments, how you found the mission, and let's jump into it. Okay, here we are. This is the team I've brought. The best possible Super Bosses units I could bring was literally Golden Frieza, Broly, and the Broly trio. Maybe Rose, but I'd have to change the entire team. Other than that, we've actually got some very good units on the team, like Metal Cooler, Final Form Cooler, Friend Cell Max, that AGL Golden Frieza with a damage reduction. It might be doable. So we can't lower attack and defense, we can't seal, we can't stun. He dodges on-arm super attacks. Okay, we're really flowing with this one, huh? 20% extra attack with each turn passed, up to 100% for the last 5 turns, and then 3% attack with each attack received. That is infinite, by the way. That is indefinite. That doesn't stop. So literally, however many times we keep super attacking Gamma 1 for, he will continuously build attack. And these rotations, I'm not gonna lie, are a bit of a mess. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these rotations at all. I wanted Final Form Cooler with Metal Cooler, and I wanted Broly just not with one of them. I mean, so the best bit would actually just be rotate Cooler off, but we've got big bad bosses set up right now, which I don't really want to lose, but then I don't want to kind of waste Frieza's damage reduction, so I think I'm actually going to rotate him off. The annoying thing is, it also means I'm going to have to rotate Broly off, which I don't really want to do, because he's a stacker. Same with Cooler, but Cooler stacks really quickly, so it just kind of doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But with Broly being a stacker, I kind of want him on rotation, not to mention we kind of need him to be supered. The only thing is, I don't know if he actually survives a super attack from Gamma 1. No idea the numbers Gamma 1's putting out. I also don't know if Broly's too fragile at this point to even tank a super attack from some of like the current enemies in the game. I had no other choice. I had no other option. There was no other there was no one left for me to bring. Okay, you can super attack more than once. That kind of worries me as well, especially with the 100% attack that's coming on turn 5, and especially with the fact that he keeps getting 3% attack every single time we attack him. So if we could stop at 2 super attacks, that would be great. I didn't want Cell Max to stop at 1 though, but I guess beggars can't really be choosers, can we? If only these rotations weren't a mess. If only they didn't start this way. Yep, okay, that's fine. Annoyingly, he's going to be dodging every single one of Final Form Cooler's additionals. The plus side is, even though he does dodge them, we are still getting the SA effects from his 12 key. So for the time being, I'm actually going to let Broly just chill here. You can stay with me a little while. You can stay with me, bed. We'll keep you in rotation for the time being. I'm hoping Golden Frieza can tank just fine in slot 3. Otherwise, things can get a little bit techie really quickly, which I'd rather avoid. Okay, we're getting super attacked in slot 1 again. Would be great if we had Metal Cooler's nullification. Can you imagine how much easier this would be if we could have that? How much do we tank this for? Not a lot. E. E. That's not good at all. He also dodges his additionals as well. This is going to be long. So he dodges Final Form Cooler's additionals. He dodges Metal Cooler's additionals. I think if we 18 key with AGL Golden Frieza, I think he dodges them too. We're actually about to die. We're only on turn 2. We're only on turn 2. Did we die? Yeah, no KO as well. We didn't have that ready. This mission can honestly suck a dick. The amount of times I've had to retry this just to come back to start recording is crazy. I don't know, and I said this the other day, what Dokkan are feeding these enemies nowadays, but can you put them back on like Rice Krispies or something, because this is absurd. We're literally only on turn 3. I'm basically about to be dead, but we've got the guaranteed dodge with Broly, Chi-Line, Lemmo, which of course we're going to take. I don't think I'm going to use Cell Max's domain just yet, just because everyone else is still building up. Actually, I might just pop it and just go for damage. Because Gamma 1's getting what? 3% attack every time we hit him indefinitely. And he's building up to that 100% attack once we get to turn 5. I might just use it now. Because realistically, what am I holding it on for? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got the revival with Cooler. I might or might not. All the runs are starting to blur together. And Final Form Cooler, I need to stack a bit more. But either way, he's going to do some damage. So I think I'm just going to use it now and just kind of just go for it. Look how much damage that's done. Damn. I could definitely see how having your own Cell Max would make this a lot easier, because not only would you tick off one of the super boss units, but then you've got type advantage, and just AGL Cell Max just does a lot of damage, especially with the domain up. We only get it for like, what, 2 turns though, which is a bit dead. Guaranteed dodge popping off right now, which is fantastic. So no matter what happens, I was about to say, wherever we get super attacked, we should be good, because Broly, Chi-Line, Lemmo are going to dodge all of the super attacks if they're all in slot 0 and 1. And then we have Golden Frieza in slot 3, who should be tanking just fine. I want to see some crits though. None of these small numbers, you know, none of these regular colored red numbers that are just kind of tickling Gamma 1's metallic balls. Clang, 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 clang. Yeah, no. That means there's one more super attack and it's against Golden Frieza. I'm pretty much just going to kill him, I hope, before he gets ridiculously strong. That's essentially the game plan. Which is why... Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I think half the team's additionals just get nullified. But I can easily see how running dual Cell Maxes will make this so much easier, because not only do you have 2 of them, but you've got 2 domains. Once one's gone, you run the next one and then you're good. I actually haven't pulled out the revival. Oh, then I know. Look at Cooler's stats, man. Well, we're definitely going to pop that. And then we're going to pop the taunt. We're going to pop the taunt. Because we can do a lot of damage with Golden Frieza with the taunt up. And then using the domain. I mean, we miss out on a couple of attacks, so we don't really get to make the most of it too much, but it's fine. It's fine. We might as well use it now before the domain goes. First attack is a super, though. Crazy. Crazy. So crazy, I hiccuped and choked on my own words. Crazy. But you know what's even more crazy? I might be choking on words, but Gamma 1, you're about to choke on this dick. Or let me say it properly. This dick. You're about to choke on the bean. You're about to hold that in your chest. Do you know what? If you don't... Oh my god. I actually don't know if we kill him now. I think we should. Oh, maybe we should. Cooler's like, what did you say? I think we should. Yeah, no, fine. I was gonna say, because all of his initials are about to be dodged, so we might just have to have a long wait of just watching that Gamma 1 cutting. Do you know what? This is difficult if you don't rock Cell Max. Whether you have your own or a friend's, it seems a lot more difficult without him. If you do have him or bring a friend, it's actually surprisingly easy. For once, don't hold on to the domain. Pop it. Pop it as soon as and just go to work. And it actually makes this so easy to do. It's actually kind of crazy. And there we go. Stage 2 complete. As I said, if you are struggling and you have Cell Max, pop his domain and you'll get it done pretty simply. If you don't have one like me, just bring a friend, pop it as soon as, and then just basically clean up. But let me know you found that down in the comments of what team you used. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and post.